Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Zita, and on my channel I share with you DIYs and makeovers on a budget. And don't forget to follow me over on my socials at Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, and Etsy. So let's get started on today's DIYs. So today, guys, I'm going to be making this beautiful fall sign out of some scrap wood that I had laying around. And I picked up these pumpkins from the Dollar Tree. And this will be a double-sided sign eventually, but I'm going to start it with the fall sign. So I have these 1x2s here that I had cut at my local hardware store, and I'm sanding them down now to make them nice and smooth so there's no splinters or anything. And once those are sanded down, I'm going to give them a wipe down to get rid of the dust. And I didn't have any stain color that I wanted, like a light stain. I only had a dark one at the time. So I am just creating my own stain with some acrylic paint and some water. So I'm using this beautiful cashmere color here and some cream to mix up the color I want, and then I added some water. That's the color it looks like. Now at the end I thought it looked a little too orange, so I will tone that down with some white wax. But it's pretty good. So guys, if you don't have any stain, this is what you can do. You can water down some paint and make your own. So this is going to be the other side of the sign. So I use a dark color here because I'm going to be eventually making a Christmas sign. So I put these 1x2s on both sides of this board, so when I'm hanging it, I could just hang it on those by the 1x2s. I didn't have to put any hangers on there. So I'm giving this a coat of black paint first because I had some old paint on here and some stains from using this board as to spray paint other DIY projects. Then I put a few coats of white paint on top, and I just used a roller. It was a lot quicker. So once that was done, I gave it a sanding with a sanding sponge, and that way it was nice and smooth. And then I wipe that down. Make sure you wipe it down, guys, because it's going to be a lot of dust on there. And now I'm taking those 1x2s and I'm going to glue them down with some wood glue and then clamp them. And once that's all dry, I'm going to turn that over and I'm going to use my staple gun to make it more secure, since I'm going to be hanging it by those 1x2s. So guys, if you have not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. My YouTube analytics show me that most of my viewers are not subscribed, guys. This is free. You can subscribe and you don't have to pay anything. You can just enjoy watching DIYs whenever you want. So please hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit the notification bell, and that way YouTube will notify you when I am posting a new video. So right here, I'm taking those pumpkins, taking off the twine here, and I'm going to paint them all. I have 5 pumpkins for this sign. Now this one is a little different than the rest because the Dollar Tree only had 4 of these ones here. Now once I took out that twine, I didn't want those holes showing, so I covered up all the holes on the pumpkin with some wood filler, and then I gave that a sanding after that was dry. That way none of the holes were showing. And I'm going to give 2 of these pumpkins a paint with this cashmere tan color. It's a beautiful color for fall, and I got this from my local Dollar Tree, guys, so you can look for this color there. What do you guys think of this color? And I'm gonna pair that up with this blue color that I have by Fusion, called Homestead Blue. So I'm giving these both a couple of coats of paint, and I did paint them on both sides because I wanted to go in a certain direction of the stem there, and I painted them wrong, so I had to end up painting both sides. So this color here, like I said, is a Fusion Homestead Blue. It's a beautiful color. I wasn't too sure about this color first when I bought it and started using it, but now I'm just loving it. I think it's a beautiful color for any season, but I think it's a nice color for fall too. So here the wood glue has dried, and now I'm going to be using my nail gun to put the brad nails in. So guys, check what size brad nails you have and measure it against your wood, because the ones I had in there were very long. So if I would have used them, they would have went right through my wood out to the other side. So make sure you check the length that you need. So I'm just going all around the sign here, making this more secure. So, and I'm putting this on the back with the dark stain 1x2s, and that's what I'm going to hang it off, so I don't have to put any hangers on. And then eventually you'll see that in upcoming Christmas video, you'll see me make a Christmas sign on the other side. So here for this pumpkin that I'm going to put in the center, the one that has a different stem on top, it just goes straight up, I'm decoupaging a beautiful plaid napkin that I got from the Dollar Tree. So guys, if you like this napkin, go pick it up from the Dollar Tree. And it has the blue in there as well, so I thought that would go really nice with the other blue pumpkins that I painted up there. So I'm just trimming the excess napkin off here once that was dry, and now I'm putting my top coat on here, and I'm going to let that dry. So right here I'm going to paint on the ribs of the pumpkin. I'm doing this freehand. I'm not the best painter, but I'm learning. So I just freehand some ribs on there just to make these pumpkins look, you know, more natural and more realistic. And you can let me know what you think after you see all of these on the sign, what you think of my paint job here with the ribs. Thought it wasn't too bad. And so for the cashmere tan colored pumpkins, I use this cream colored for the ribs, so it you know, didn't stand out too much if I would have put white on there. And I put the same color on the Homestead Blue pumpkins too, as I didn't want to put white on there and make it stand out too much. So I just dabbed my brush off on the paper there on the side, just so it wasn't too stark, you know, I could blend it in. And then I just kind of blended it in and just made the ribs look a little thicker, as you can see with that one off to the side there. It's a little thicker, so kind of just blended it in, and just, you know, it wasn't perfect, but, you know, pumpkin ribs are probably not going to look perfect either. Nothing in nature is perfect, but it still looks perfect. So this is what I did with the 4, and then the one in the middle, the plaid one, you know, didn't need any of the ribs because it was just decoupage. So here with all 4 pumpkins, I'm going to be wrapping some twine around the stem just to make that look more natural looking. And I put it almost to the top, but not quite. I just want a little bit of that color showing at the top. And then I just cut that and hot glued it with my hot glue gun. And guys, don't press it down with your fingers, because hot glue is very hot. That's why they call it hot glue. Use one of those little rubber finger things. And here I'm burning the napkin. Guys, if you haven't seen this process before, this is an awesome way to get a clean edge. But don't do it on your craft table. Do it in your sink where there's water, okay? Just don't chance it. So after I did that, I filed off the excess napkin with a nail file, and then I wrapped some twine around the stem of this pumpkin as well and hot glued that in place and used my pink finger there to do that. And once all that was done, I laid out my pumpkins to see where I wanted them, and then I hot glued those in place, guys, and that worked perfectly. And then I printed off my saying here that I was going to put on my sign and cut that on my cutting mat with an X-Acto knife, measured it all out, and put it in place to make sure it was all lined up. And this says Hallows Acres Pumpkin Patch, pumpkins, hay rides, corn maze, and apple cider. So what do you think, guys? Do you like this pumpkin placement? Do you like the decoupage pumpkin in the middle? Would you have just painted that one of the colors that I've used or another color? Let me know in the comments what you think of this pumpkin placement and what you think of this saying on the pumpkin. And this sign, guys, is 4 foot by 2 feet, so it's quite big. So, and like I said, on the other side, I'll put another saying and something else on it for Christmas. Let me know in the comments if you have any ideas what I should put on the other side for Christmas. Have some ideas, but I'd like your ideas too. I was thinking of some trees and some houses, but yeah, let me know in the comments if you have any good ideas what I should put on the other side with the black paint. So right here, I'm just burnishing down my vinyl here and pulling that back, and it's best to do it on an angle, guys. Find you don't get your vinyl coming up that way. And here I'm just burnishing it down with some plastic that I have. Now I'm going to stain it first with a clear finishing wax, because I thought this, self-made stain here was a little bit too orangey for me, so I wanted to tone it down. But first I put on the clear wax just in case, I didn't like the white wax that I was going to put on here. But the white wax toned it down, made the color a little less orange, and something that I liked better. And so I just put the white wax all around, and then this sign was finished. Now here is where I'm going to place it, guys. I'm going to make over my mantle. So I have that beautiful water scene there that I absolutely love. So I think I'm just going to switch that out and put that in my bedroom and make over my mantle here for fall. And this is where I'm going to put my huge fall sign that I just made. So first I'm just clearing out everything here. I got my puppy helping me out here, my sweet Sam wanting to give me kisses. He's so cute. And these vases, guys, I made these. This is what they looked like before. Made them look like a Pottery Barn knockoff. So I'm going to show you how I did these in my next video. So make sure you click that notification bell and subscribe, and you see how I made this. They're kind of like a cream color with peaches. I got a bunch of different colors on there, guys. So yeah, stay tuned for that video for next week. I'll show you how I made these over from the silver to these beautiful cream color, which looks really nice for fall, and these would also look nice in the spring as well. I'm just looking for the best side of the vases there. So I took down that beautiful big water print, and here's my sign all finished. What do you think, guys? I'm loving it. So there's the black side, so I'll do that for Christmas. So once again, let me know in the comments what you think I should put on the back side. I want to leave it with the black paint. So I already had some nails on there for the other sign, but the other sign was a lot lighter. It's just canvas sign, even though it's so big. So I had to change out the nails here to some thicker ones. And this is a little hack, guys, that you can do is put tape across. And I did use my level on the tape to make sure the tape was straight. And then you can just place your nails there. So you don't have to put holes here and there and everywhere to get your sign straight, which I am guilty of. I have done that in the past. But I used tape here and got the level right, you know, straight. Now I'm just putting some beautiful pumpkins there that I've had these for quite a few years now. They're from Home Sense. These ones I made, well, the sweater one I made. The other one I got at a thrift store. It has a lid on it, so I just use it for decor. So guys, if you find some pumpkins at the thrift store that are meant to hold soup or whatever else, you can use it for decor too. So for this vase, it was so deep, I put another one inside so I could kind of contain my florals here that I put in there, my fall florals. I don't have a lot of fall florals, so that big vase kind of took up most of them. And just, you know, putting some candle holders here now and just testing out where I want to place it, everything to get it to look the way I want it to look. Just trying out different placements for the vases here. That's another cream colored vase that I had in another area of my house that I'm using. So guys, you don't have to go out and shop for something new. You can shop your own home and just put it in a different area and it looks like you got something new. Like, who else gets a good feeling when they change something up? Like I said, you don't even have to go out and buy anything. You can just put it in a new place in your house and you feel like you just have something new, you know, and I like that. So I think this is looking really good. I'm putting a bunch of other pumpkins there that I made myself. So guys, if you haven't seen my last video, it'll show you how I made a lot of these pumpkins that I'm putting up here. The sweater pumpkin. Here's some more sweater pumpkins that I use. I think they were like thread rolls, crochet thread rolls or something like that I got at the thrift store, and I made them into pumpkins. Simple. So guys, let me know in the comments. This is the before. This was my spring and summer. Now this is my fall. Let me know, guys, what you think of this beautiful sign and what you think of my fall mantle makeover. I hope this gave you some inspiration for your fall decorating, and let me know in the comments what you thought of this sign. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. Have an awesome day. Bye.